Hey guys, welcome to In the Kitchen. I'm Sofia Carbone, and today I'm joined with one of my best friends, Skye Tirone.
Hi.
Is that how you say it?
Tirone.
Tirone, okay.
Okay. Most people don't pronounce it correctly. Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So, Skye is in college. I am
am.
not, as many of you know. But we're both anti-feminist, but we do have many qualms with our generation's men. Everything from how they dress to how they approach women in public and online. So we thought today we'd talk kind of a guide to men our age and also a warning to women our age.
Yes.
I think it's safe to say we can just start with what happened last night. Skye and I, we met at our local watering hole last night to have a beer, and it was just bad. It was bad.
It's not good.
It was not good.
Not
Which
good.
one was worse? The one next to you, the two next to you, or the one next to me?
No, the one next to you. The two next to no, the one out of the two next to her were very good looking. I have to
Next
say.
to you.
Oh yes, next to me.
So there were two on her set and one on mine. One of the ones next to her, he was very good looking. His game,
Yeah.
subpar.
He was just ordering a bunch of shots, then trying to talk to us,
But
didn't
drinking
order
water.
us, but also drinking water. And was like asking the bartender to make him like special weird shots. And then was asking us like, hey, you guys like got shots? And we're like, yeah, didn't buy us any. And again, this is not me expecting.
We're not cheap. Like
That's what I'm
we'll
saying.
buy our own shit, but like.
But then I don't want to be like, oh, like I don't need a man to buy me a drink. That's not what I'm trying to say either. I'm just that's where like the feminism, like they still rely like the what's
you
that
buy
called?
a woman a drink.
Yeah.
Chivalry.
Yes.
Chivalry. Chivalry's dead, guys.
It is so dead.
Chivalry is dead.
So dead.
The one guy next to me, he comes up behind me. Basically, there's like a guy next to me right here, and he comes up behind me, like over my shoulder. He pulls his chair up and is like looming. And I thought he was, I turned my head quickly and I saw his shirt and I was like, it's the same color as the staff shirt. So I thought he was just like waiting for a drink from staff and standing there. But no, he pulled up a seat. There were many open seats at the bar, mind you. A lot of open seats. Like half the entire bar was open. And he starts to finally talk to us. And I can't remember how he started talking to me, but his first question was, were you in school? And I said, no. And he goes, yeah, me neither. And then she said she was in school, and he was like, yeah, I mean, school sucks.
Yeah, and then he asked what we did. I said, I'm currently unemployed, trying to find something to do. He's like, yeah, so am I. Like, I don't have a job. I was like, that's not exactly what I was saying. Based on my situation, it would make sense why I'm not currently employed. But he was just, yeah.
What I don't get is that he told me that he was a firefighter in the fire academy, which technically could be considered either a job and or school.
Exactly.
Also, when you're a young man, I don't have a job and I'm not in school is not a selling
That's
point.
a winner, ladies. That's what you look for. That is what you look for.
I mean, I'm in school isn't a selling point either, but I'm not in school and I have a job. A1, top tier. Those are the ones we desire. The entrepreneurs. Mm-hmm. I'm not in school, I don't have a job. Ladies, not a winner. He at least did offer to buy us a drink.
He did. The other guys did not. So he's got like.
However, he waited till after he watched us pay our tab, and we were literally getting up from our bar stools, and he's like, "Can I buy you a drink?" I'm like, "No."
Yeah. The two tabs that we had opened and then closed. Two of them. Oops. And he saw them all.
Yeah, no, they let us pay and then asked us on our way out, so they didn't.
To try and make them feel good about themselves. Don't let that fool you.
You're not gonna get a number that way, boys. No. We're not gonna be like, no, we're okay, we're gonna go, but here's my number. Call me next week because I know you're not gonna buy me a drink next week either.
No.
What's worse, the guy that like comes over to you, talks to you, doesn't buy you a drink, but at least like maybe is attractive, like the guy next to you last night.
Okay.
Or the guy from across the bar that sends you a drink but doesn't come over expecting you to come over.
I gotta say, if someone's gonna buy me a drink and they don't expect me to talk to them.
No, but they want you to come over. Like, they're gonna be pissed if you don't come over.
No.
But like, they're also not gonna. They don't have the balls to bring you the drink themselves. They have like the bartender or their friends send it to you. Be like, hey, that guy over there just bought you that.
That's worse.
Okay.
Because I genuinely had a good time talking to that guy last night.
No,
Like,
they
was
were
fun.
nice. Well, he was nice. His friend wasn't really talking.
No, his friend didn't speak English. But that's okay.
Oh, he didn't?
He was like,
I didn't hear
he
enough
was
of
foreign.
words
Is that,
from him.
can I say that?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. You never know.
I mean, he was
People
clearly
are-
foreign, but like I never heard a word out of his mouth.
No.
Except neither of them had heard what a Jaeger bomb was.
Yeah, what was that?
I don't know, and they ordered one and then didn't like it, so they sipped it. If you don't like something, you don't sip it, you shoot it.
Or you give it to me or in Sophia. We will take care of it. I guarantee you that.
While we're comparing the two terrible men from last night, no offense, actually, full offense if either of you are watching this.
Full offense to both of you.
Please learn next time. At least the guy next to you, the attractive one, I mean, it helped that he was attractive, but he was dressed nicer.
Yes, he
Like-
was just, he looked good.
A plain black, like well-fitted
Yes.
was it V? I think V.
Very well fitted.
Like
Yeah. Proceed.
the guy next to me had on like an ill-fitting graphic tee. And not like a like vintage graphic tee or one that was styled well.
Not like a conversation piece, not one from
No.
a band, like
I didn't even see it was faded, it was bad colors, it was some like restaurant down the street type thing. Don't do that. I mean, if you're going to a bar to have a drink by yourself after work, fine. But if you're gonna go and when there's open seats at the bar and sit
try and
over
hit on
a woman's shoulder,
Yeah.
don't wear.
And this other guy also had his hair done all nice, gelled
Yeah.
back.
His hair was done. He was like clean shit, or like he was trimmed.
Yes.
His beard was trimmed. His game awful. His
Awful.
appearance nailed it.
Yeah.
We have gone out to clubs together. If it's past 6 p.m. and you didn't just come off the golf course, I do not want to see you in shorts.
I don't want to see your toes either. Put them away.
I want your lower legs covered. I want your toes covered.
We don't want to see any of that.
Another thing, it's really not that hard to find a properly fitting shirt. You don't have to have a girlfriend to know how to wear clothes. You can go to Nordstrom Rack and the attendants will help you.
Mm-hmm.
They will measure you.
They will judge you, but they will help you.
V-necks are better than crew necks.
Yes.
I'm not talking about the V-neck that, like, I don't need to see your pecs, bro, but, like...
The nice, black V-neck
Yeah.
with the cross hanging out, the chain,
Muscle tanks at bars are not it.
Oh, God, no.
It is not that hard to match shirts to pants and jeans and shoes and belts. Like, even if you're going to a nightclub, I'm not saying you have to wear a 3-piece suit, but I'm saying if you're wearing some crazy patterned shirt, neon blue pants, no.
Like those collared button-down shirts. Like, if you're going to wear one of those, which is fine, keep it simple with the pants. Khakis, always the way to go.
Or like a dark blue jean.
Yes.
Like a dark denim.
Yes,
No toes out, closed-toed shoes. It's the way to go.
it is.
Moving on from appearance, when it comes to your game and what you're saying, men make fun of women all the time for being like, I'm not like other girls. Like, no, we're all mentally unhinged in one way or another. Okay,
Mm.
if we're not OCD, we may be bipolar. Like, there's
We're all
always
like this guy.
all about Ted Bundy. We're always all about Ted Bundy. That's the only thing all women have in common.
Of course.
But we're all unhinged in some way or another, and we, for the most part, will admit that. But men, I'm not like other guys. I'm not gonna try to sleep with you and never talk to you again. Well, you probably are.
You are. Don't lie to yourself. Come on.
You are. If you're meeting a girl at a bar or over social media or over a dating app,
That's the first thing that comes out of your mouth.
yeah,
You're full of shit.
full of shit. It's projection. Don't project. Don't try to cover your ass. It makes, even if you are trying to do that, don't say it.
Exactly.
Don't put up the defense, because the red flags start going off. And if you're 5'11", just say you're 5'11".
We all know if someone says they're 5'11", that really means they're 5'10", because if you were 5'11", you would say you're 6 foot. So that's
True.
first of all. There's a PSA
Accurate.
out there.
We're also both tall.
We also both 5'9".
Yeah.
We are the same height, but like,
The men are like, I'm 6 foot, and I'm like,
no,
Bet.
you're not, because I'm 6 foot in the shoes I'm wearing right now. See right through your lies.
if you claim to be 5'11" or 6 foot when you're not 5'11" or 6 foot, and then I wear heels and you get pissed that I'm taller than you and are mad I'm wearing high heels, maybe you shouldn't have just lied about your height in the beginning.
Exactly.
I'm wearing a heel that I can stand next to someone 6 foot or 6'1" and be the same height, or slightly shorter. So if I'm taller than you and I'm in those heels, sir, don't get mad at me. It's you did this to yourself. Actually, one of the clubs that I haven't taken you there, but taking your sister.
Oh yes,
and one of the yes, and one of the bartenders said to me, he was
He's
like,
really hot, by the way.
No, the other one. You haven't met.
Oh. Okay.
So he said to me, he was like, it's me and my friend, and he was like, can you guys just sit in front of me and just sit here and don't move, and guys will come up and they'll buy you drinks and I'll give you water and I'll just give you shots when you want and I'll save them on a tab for like next week or whenever you want, and you'll like get all the free shots, but it'll like make the bar money, it'll be fine. Homie, men don't buy us drinks. And he was like, what do you mean? And I said, so all the young guys that you see come up to us? He's like, yes. I'm like, they don't buy us drinks, they come up and order their own drinks and then talk to me and like annoy me. I'm fine with paying for my own drinks, I'm not cheap, but chivalry, this is how it's done at bars, right? You want to talk to a girl, you see a pretty girl that you like, you go, you buy her a drink. And that's like your way, that's like you're in, hey, can I get you a drink? And then when you're waiting for the drink, you start talking to her, and by the time the drink arrives, you both get to decide if you want to continue the conversation or not. It's like, hey, thanks for the drink, I gotta go see my friends. Or it's, yeah, let's keep talking. That's the gauge. That's how it's done. It's not creepy. It's fine. But if you walk up, the worst is when they put like a homie on either side of you and they're like,
then you're trapped.
You're trapped. They won't buy you a drink.
And they're all ugly.
They're all ugly. And you're waiting for your friend in the bathrooms. You can't leave the spot or else you won't find her for another 3 hours.
That would be me. I would be the lost friend.
Whatever happened to buying a girl vodka?
Yeah.
And we'll even take a beer. Like we're beer drinkers.
I love beer.
I love beer, other than it making me bloated, so I try not to drink it at nightclubs. However, we love beer. We're cheap. They're like $4. Maybe at a club they're like 5 or 6. But it doesn't cost a lot. No. All right, guys. Well, that's all for this episode. Thank you for tuning in to In the Kitchen with Sofia Carbone and Skye Tirone.
Thank you for having me, Soph.
And if you guys want to see an extended version, we're gonna end this quickly, and we're gonna go ahead and film another 5 or 10 minutes of exclusive, behind the scenes, uncensored. Believe it or not, that this was the censored version. So part two's the tea's gonna be spilled.
It will.
It will be spilled.
It'll be a great time.
It'll be a great time. Head over to bucalupo.locals.com, bucalupo.locals.com. Subscribe. It's $5 for a month. Do it. You'll have great part 2s like this one coming up. Exclusive content. It's like my uncensored Twitter feed. Recipes, all things kitchen related. And make sure to go follow Bucalupo on all social media and check out the website. We have some great new content coming up soon. Super excited for. But thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
And we will see y'all next time. Or at part 2. Go subscribe.